Hi, and welcome back to the Stained Canvas. Today we are going to be making a 3D art type of deal. I'm going to be using some hot glue from a hot glue gun to make some bumps, make some texture on this canvas board that I have. If you don't have a canvas board, you can use a gessoed piece of cardboard, you could use a regular uh, canvas, you could use one of those wood board canvases. That would work really well too, I believe. Just something, whatever you have, just use something. And what I'm doing is I am making vertical lines from the very top of my canvas all the way to the bottom. But I don't really want to have a solid line. I want some of those gloopy, kind of bulbousy, drippy looking parts because I think that when I add the metallic paint, I feel like that will look drippy and it will be fantastic to see all the variation in it. I don't want a perfectly straight glued line. If you want that, you go ahead and you do that. But for this particular project, I'm doing it blobbily. And then I add about 3 to 5. So I think I have 5 rows here. You can add as many as you want. It doesn't matter. And then once your glue rows are done, I added some clear gesso on top of mine. Now, if you have regular gesso, that works fine. That works also. But I find that gesso helps the paint stick to the glue because the glue is kind of a slippery kind of, it's not very porous, and it's kind of plasticky. So a gesso layer between the glue and the paint is perfect. It will help that paint stick on really well and it won't flake off later. And then give it a quick blow dry or let it air dry, whatever you want. And then I went in and I added white. I wanted a white background. If you want black or purple, whatever color you want, you can add in here. I'm just going to color the entire thing white. And I'm going to also let that dry. So from top to bottom, white paint all over the place. I feel like this would look really great with some matte black too. That might look really great because the metallic would like really pop off of that. So if you have some matte black paint anywhere, that might look really sharp as well. But I just let the paint dry. And then I have this distressed kind of, I think it's bronze actually, paint, but if you, I like it. I find it kind of like a warm gold color to me. So I'm going to add this with a spongy brush. I actually try it with my fingertip because sometimes if you put your fingertip in some of the paint and then try and roll it on top of the bumpies, it tends to work a little better. But for me, I found that this little brush worked great. Even though you see that I do get it on some of the white, I just touch up after. So I'll take a paintbrush like this and just try my best to clean up the white spots. And then you're going to want to let all that dry as well. So if you like your metallic paint getting in between, then you can keep it. This is your artwork. You could do whatever you'd like with it. But once I have that dried, I have some of this Behr wax, and it's like literally for chalk paint. And this one's black. I have multiple colors, but I wanted to use this to give my blobs some depth. So it's just a wax. I take it and I rub it in and try and get in all the cracks and crevices of the glue. And then I wipe off of the white. So you'll see here, it looks like I'm really messing it up and that I'm making a big mistake. But honestly, it's not a mistake whatsoever. It ends up looking really, really great and really like old. It looks antique-y, and that's kind of what I was going for. So you'll see here, I'm just wiping it off of all the white, but it's still staying in all the cracks of that hot glue. So I'll do an up closer look and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. It really gives some shade and shadow to the hot glue and really makes it look more 3D and more put together. I'm also just taking a baby wipe here just to clean up the white because I like that white. I want to keep it white. And then once you let that dry, the wax will dry for 24 hours. And then, you know, your project is ready to go on a wall or in a frame or wherever you want to put it actually. So this is it. This is my abstract 3D. You can add as many hot glues as you want, and I hope you like it. I hope you try it. And if you found this video helpful at all, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next time on the stained canvas. So talk to you guys later. Bye.